And in Texas, the multiple assailant law, that is considered a deadly weapon. So that means that Karmelo Anthony, he meant deadly force with deadly force if he was the one that actually landed that blow. That means with being circled with 4 people, 2 people together was almost 500 pounds, 440. That means he meant deadly force with deadly force. If they could have had their way with Karmelo Anthony, we would be singing a different tune. Matter of fact, we wouldn't even be talking about this because Karmelo Anthony would have been laid to rest last May, 45 to 50 days before his graduation. 3.7 GPA student, 21 scholarships. Captain of the football, captain of the track team. If they would have had their way with Karmelo Anthony, we would be singing a different definition of defense of property. Since Hunter just said that Austin grabbed his property before the fight took place, that means that those boys was aggressive. So even if Karmelo Anthony was sitting up there the size of Floyd Money Mayweather, 130 pounds, let's say he was trying to calculate and stay calm in the beginning, right? So this young man is sitting up in the bleachers minding his own business. Let me paint the stage since Mike Howard didn't do it for the jury. He's sitting up there invited under the tent. I'm sitting under the tent and I'm minding my own business in my phone, doing what I'm doing. And 4 people that we saw come through the fence, making their way at me, but my head is down and I don't know they coming with aggression. And Tony talks vested up. How you know they coming with aggression? Because we saw how they was walking up in them stands. And they went up in them stands. And Hunter just told exactly what happened. He said, we walked up to him and told him to move. Aggression. He still didn't do nothing. They tell him to move. All these multiple people, 150, 220, 220, maybe 150, 150. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot under that tent. You don't know what's going on. The original people that saw the video, it said it happened in a matter of seconds. Let's say 20 to 30 seconds. It happened fast. It didn't take 4 minutes. Even the mother said she know who her sons are. The whole community know who their sons are. Them cheerleaders were scared. They was like, please don't mention our name. Don't mention our name because we are fearful of what they may do to us. That's what the cheerleader said. Like Howard didn't even establish the mindset that Karmelo Anthony was in. I just painted that picture for you. You walked up being aggressive. You're yelling in my face. It's for you. I'm sitting down. I'm looking up. Everybody's hollering and screaming. Then you take my property. You throw it. He said Austin took his book bag. Now, what if his medicine was in that book bag for his seizures? What if that medicine was in his book bags for seizures? Necessity. The defendant claims they committed what would otherwise be an offense to prevent a greater imminent harm. Mike Howard. Duress. Mike Howard. You could have said that Karmelo Anthony was in distress, being confronted with multiple people. They're coming up here, hollering in his face. He's sitting down. He's trying to understand what's coming on. He know he can't fight because he has a disability, epilepsy. One of the brothers took my book bag, and now they push me. It's on. Insufficient evidence. The prosecutor has a burden of proving every element of the defense beyond reasonable doubt. If it cannot do so, the defendant is entitled to an acquittal. The prosecution has the burden of proving every element of offense beyond a reasonable doubt. If it can't do so, it said every element, the defendant is entitled to an acquittal. So they couldn't show it in a video because they showed that to the jury. All the witnesses said, hey, we don't know who gave Austin that fatal blow, but we know Karmelo Anthony did it. That's not proof. That's not proof. That's called actually witness tampering, but and coercion. Self-defense in the state of Texas. So you previously asked about Texas law, and here are the basic principles under Texas law. A person is generally justified in using force against another when they reasonably believe the force is immediate necessary to protect themselves from another unlawful use or attempted use of force. Self-defense in Texas. The reasonableness of this belief is judged from the circumstances as they appear to the defendant at the time. It doesn't say the Metcalf brothers. It doesn't say the Metcalf friends. It doesn't say even to the teachers that witnessed the incident. It doesn't say nothing to the people in the stands. It says the reasonableness of that belief is judged from the circumstances as they appear to the defendant at that time. That is Texas law. It didn't matter how anybody else saw it. You can say he should have just got up. You can just say that he should have pushed him back. No, what does Texas law say? It's what the defendant saw at that time. Texas law also addresses when deadly force is used. Generally, a person must reasonably believe deadly force is immediately necessary to protect against another's use or attempted use of an unlawful deadly force, or to prevent certain specific violent crimes. Texas also has a stand your ground provision in certain circumstances, meaning there is no duty to retreat. I don't have to say nothing else. Texas also has a stand your ground provision in certain circumstances, meaning there is generally no duty to retreat. Mike Howard, you don't know Texas law. What did Hunter say? Didn't Hunter say, we went up to him? Oh, Hunter. Oh, Mike Howard. Oh, Prosecutor Greg Willis. Oh, Judge Roach. Oh, Texas AG Ken Paxton. Multiple assailants. Multiple assailants. Multiple assailants. It came out of Hunter's own mouth. Ooh, let's give God all of the praises and glory. Damn, Karmelo was about to graduate high school the weight of a middle schooler. And even looking at him, why would Austin and his brother Hunter and friends go up to a boy that small and ask him to move? He wasn't a threat. He was in his own space, minding his own business. 130, and he was a senior at 130. Do y'all see how small Karmelo Anthony was? And y'all telling me, and some people believe, that if he did what everybody said he did, that they don't think that he should have took those measures to protect his life with the weight of a middle schooler. So for everybody that's painting that Karmelo Anthony reached around in his bag and got the weapon, tell Hunter that, because Hunter just said that Austin took his bag. Oh my Lord Jesus. We are defending the innocent. Get it right. Get it right. Because the Black community does hold our own accordingly. You have never seen us stand up like this for somebody that was reckless in society. So don't lie on Blacks and say that we are defending a murderer. No, we are defending the innocent. We are defending the righteous. We are defending a young man that had a 3.7 GPA that was going to graduate in 45 days or 50 days. He also had 21 scholarships. He had no disciplinary actions. He was captain of the football and captain of the track. And you mean to tell me that Karmelo Anthony, it would throw that away for Austin Metcalf? The devil is a lie. Why would Karmelo throw all this away from an Austin Metcalf? Why would he throw away a bright future like he had? His mother was at home. The father was bright and brilliant, business mind, working at Mercedes-Benz. I think it was Mercedes, making enough money to have his wife sit at home and take care of the kids. And you saying that Karmelo Anthony threw away for Austin Metcalf? They want us to believe that Karmelo Anthony threw away his future for Austin Metcalf. With this 3.7 GPA, graduating the next month, no disciplinary action, captain of the football, captain of the track, and 21 scholarships. Get out of here. Get out of here.